Hi everyone, nice seeing you here. Hope you guys are doing good on this Tuesday afternoon or whenever you're watching in the future. And welcome back to Clues by Sam. We are gonna play a medium one today on May the 5th, and I'm already seeing Dennis's clue, but if you don't know what Clues by Sam is, it is your first time here. This is a puzzle we play every day here on the channel. And in it, there are 20 people. Each of them is either a criminal or an innocent, and we gotta figure out what they are using the clues that they give us. So I'm here to help you if you get stuck and explain my logic as I go. The link to the puzzle is in the description if you want to play along. So let's start. Dennis tells us that exactly two instances to the left of Rose are neighboring Penny. Okay, so Penny is to the left of Rose, and she has two people that neighbor her who are also to the left of Rose. Both of them are instants actually, so we don't need the tags here. So Olaf is an instant, and Kita is an instant. And Dennis doesn't talk about Penny herself, so we're gonna dismiss that clue. Kita says there are exactly two instants below Martin, so there's two people below Martin. That means that both of them have to be instants, and we don't need Kita's clue anymore. Olaf says there's an odd number of instants neighboring Hope, but we only have one instance so far, so a lot of people to find out. Rose says that only one of the two coders has exactly one criminal neighbor. Okay, so Sophia and Hope both are coders, and one of them has one criminal neighbor. It could be Hope because one is an odd number, so we're gonna leave that there. Will says that one of the two criminals neighboring Rose is Tina's neighbor. So Tina and Rose share two people as neighbors. One of them is already an innocent, so to have a criminal, we need to make the other one a criminal. And we also know that there's two criminals total neighboring Rose, so from the two people left neighboring Rose, they are not assigned a role yet. One of them has to be a criminal, and the last one, the other one has to be an innocent. And now we know that Hope is not the person that has only one innocent neighbor because she's gonna have a second one here shared with Rose. So, now we know for sure that... Oh, we're talking about criminal neighbors. But if Hope has only one criminal neighbor, will she have an odd number of instances? Yes, she will. Because she has 8 neighbors total. If only one of them is a criminal, then she has 7 innocent ones, which makes an odd number. So good thing I went back to the clue and figured out that it was about criminals and not innocents, because I'm always switching them up. Uma says that two people in a corner have an instant directly to the right of them. So we have been seeing this type of clue a lot lately. And it's talking about people in a corner with people to their right or left. So there's 4 people in the 4 corners: Adam, Erwin, Will, and Sophia. 2 of them don't have anybody to their right, Erwin and Will. There's no people to their right. So they can't be the people that Uma is talking about. So the other 2 for sure have an innocent to the right of them, right? That means that Sophia has Tina as an innocent and Adam has Chad as an innocent. Okay, Hope has 3 innocents now. Tina says that one row has no criminals. Okay, it couldn't be row 5 or row 3. Now, we don't need Uma's clue anymore. Have we read Will's? Yeah. And Chad gives us a new clue. 2 judges have an instant directly above them. Okay, so same thing, sort of, like the corner thing. Because there's 3 judges, but one of them doesn't have anybody above them. Erwin doesn't have anybody above them. So that means that the other 2 have to be the people that Chad is talking about who have innocents directly above them. So that makes Igor and Erwin both innocents. And I'm inclined to believe that Hope is the person that has only one criminal. And that Sophia is gonna have Penny as an innocent neighboring her. But let's see. We don't need Chad's clue anymore. Igor says there are more instances in row 1 than row 5. So how does that go? There's 3 instances in row 1. There's 2 instances in row 5. Sophia could be a criminal. And then that would allow Adam to be a criminal. So we're not sure about that yet. But Erwin says that Gabe is one of two innocents to the left of Igor. So Gabe is an innocent. And there's two more people to the left of Igor. Only one of them is an innocent because there's two innocents total. So it could be Hope. Now, there's one thing that we know. Or I guess two things. We know that, let's change the colors for these tags. We know that row 2 is not the row that doesn't have any criminals. We know that row 3 is not the row that doesn't have any criminals. And we know that row 5 is not the row that doesn't have any criminals. So, if Penny were to be an innocent, Adam would have to be a criminal because there's only one row with no criminals. And that would allow, or that would make Sophia a criminal because now row 1 has only 3 criminals, so row 5 would have to have less than that. That means the 2 that it already does. But we don't know about Penny yet. How do we know about Penny? We know that there's an odd number of instances neighboring Hope. And the last person that we don't know about that neighbors Hope is Katie. If Katie were to be a criminal, Hope would have an even number of instances neighboring her. She would have the 5 up here, plus either Laura or Martin, that's 6. And then no other instance. Me and math. That's amazing. So it wouldn't be good. It wouldn't be an odd number of instances. So we know that Katie is an instant. And we also know that Hope is the coder with only one criminal neighbor, which makes Sophia not allowed to have any criminal neighbors. So Penny is for sure an instant. And now we know that, like I said before, row 4 is the row with no criminals, and there's only one of those, so Adam has to be a criminal. So now we know that row 5 has to have 2 criminals, so that row 1 has more instances than row 5. So Sophia is now a criminal. And she gives us a new clue. There's an equal number of instances in columns B and D. So there's 5 instances in column B. To have an equal number of instances in column D, we have to have everybody in column D be an instance, so that makes Martin an instant, which makes Laura a criminal. Now Martin says there are exactly 2 criminals above Uma. And Laura is one of them, the other one has to be Hope, which makes Floyd an instant. And now, we don't need Martin's clue. Floyd says there are 14 instances total. So how many do we have so far? There's 20 people on the board. So if we have 5 people who are criminals already, we need a 6th one to make 14 innocents, right? So Joy is a criminal, and we are done the puzzle. Very nice. Good. I enjoy this. And I like that I can see sort of a pattern of what clues are showing more often, or new types of clues that have been showing more often recently. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think of my explanation. Like I said, I've been doing a conscious effort to be more thorough with my explanations. And I hope you have a good rest of your day. I'll see you tomorrow for more Clues by Sam. Bye bye.